Peace, good world. Coach Kerry, Cosmic Keen, the loose on athlete culture, body mind engineering. Body mind engineering. Yeah, so I have to make a couple of acknowledgments. Uh, coming from a capitalist environment, it's hard not to, especially in these days and times, it's hard not to acknowledge and recognize the changes that are happening, like right in front of us as we speak, in real time. Um, of course, I'm active on social media, follow, you know, like, share, view, playlist, do all of that for me. Thank you. But yeah, so coming from a capitalist society and whatnot, capitalist environment, you have to recognize the changes, right? Hopefully, you're proactive, right? Especially if you are in the business world, and everyone is, of course, some are deeper in the business world than others, and CEOs and owners and uh, officials, government officials and things like that, bankers, whatever, yada yada yada, But it's important to be proactive, right? But if you're behind the curve a little bit, that's cool. It's always good to catch up, and it's never too late, right? So in these societies, um, things happen, things grow, things crumble and fall. Um, People enjoy, people struggle, da 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 da. Right now, within these systems, there are those that struggle more than others, right? And I just want to say it's kind of like when, because we've been witnessing these max exoduses out of uh, the top, and I guess I should just be more specific as far as, let's say, the United States is concerned. But these are problems that can happen anywhere, and probably within any system. Um, any system is corruptible. Okay, and any system can be negligent. Uh, and we hey, we're human beings. Sometimes we all have. Let me not just say sometimes, but we all have our hoarding mentalities. We enjoy our securities, and we definitely want to be ready and prepared for a rainy day. That's just common human nature that we all share. Now, these mass exoduses that's been happening in major cities in the United States, per se, now that's what I'm saying, right? I can't just single out the United States because the borders are packed, right? So these max exoduses have been happening a long time, right? But as far as where the money's at, a lot of states have witnessed this, right? Like, let's say the more progressive states, such as California, right, where it is said that the money is moving out and basically creating a void, right? Now, in economics and capitalist environments and markets, um, a void is usually a good thing because, sure, some money move out, as uh, workers and consumers, employees and consumers change their values and change their values and the expertise, whether it's automation, whether it's AI. When these things change, sure, some companies will not agree and will definitely move out, which creates a void. And as a businessman, a void is it can be a good thing. I don't want to say it's a good thing because a company moves out and it's thousands of jobs lost, and you know what I mean. So can't really say it's a good thing from that standpoint. But for people that enjoy investing and enjoy a challenge, it's definitely not so bad when there's a void to fill. You know, um, and when you're in a class where you're paycheck to paycheck, rent is due, the stomach is bubbling, and a meal is due, you know, quality of life is due. It's reasonable that people want more for themselves and want more out of their time, their effort, and want to see more from their investments that they've made, whether in themselves or their communities and whatnot. So all this mass exodus thing, I don't want. It's easy to be discouraged and fall to the lazy side of things, um, and be unmotivated. But if your business is on point and you have the capital and you're able to access the credit, you know, and the resources, it's nothing but opportunity, you know. So you may not agree to be paying your workers, your employees, $20 an hour and whatever it is, but hey, it's business, right? So at the end of the day, you really got to count those chips and balance it all out. I know it's easier said than done, but once again, I just don't I hate to see the poverty, that can come from um, the time it takes for these systems to adjust. So I just wanted to point that out. If the money's moving out, that means that there's a void, there's a space to fill. That means there's an opportunity for money to move in or new money to be generated, right? Um, and hey, if populations are moving away from certain things, then okay, innovate, find a way to innovate. So this is to all of you out there that's thinking and willing, with the energy to jump out there and be present wherever, however, because like I said, it's not just the United States that this money exodus is happening to. Because when you look at it, people are money too. People are a commodity. Time and expertise is a commodity. I know we have automate. We've been had automation, but I know AI is out here just ravaging minds and businesses and systems. But there's still some elements to cover and to recover, um, and to add more value to. Like I said, if populations are moving away from certain things, then uh, that means the values have changed. You couldn't pay them enough to go do whatever it is that needs to be done, or you know what I mean. In a sense, you probably couldn't pay anybody enough to uh, you know whatever it is. No, that's one thing, right? That I guess I'm missing is who's leaving and who's leaving where and where they're going. And how are those communities, the communities that they're going to, how are they reacting, and how confident they are, as far as these entities coming in and providing their service or their product or whatever it is they're providing. Like in a sense, like where did they come from and what's different. Um, or in 5-10 years, are these new communities going to have the same problems with these same companies and entities and whatnot? That's something to think about as well, because you can't put a band-aid on it. I think I hope we're all out of band-aids, and we find, let's get some stitching done, and let's rub some Neosporin, whatever it is, what I mean? The time to heal and everything like that. Yeah, let's do it as proper and as efficient as possible. Because hey, things do. I mean, uh, civilizations crumble all the time. You know, so um, and hey, from the ashes rises the phoenix and new life. But I, main message is don't be discouraged out there. Man, it's grueling, but don't be discouraged. Go ahead and put in the work, whatever it is, put in the time, find those resources, engage, gain that passion, whatever it is that is needed, to adjust and reformat if necessary, because as I said before, no system is perfect. It's just never been, So peace, good world, and stay diligent out there. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, remain progressive and proactive as possible. But old money move out, new money move in, or new money gets generated. And I say money because that's the value system. I should probably say uh, something like resources, or go ahead and even say life. And some life move out and new life move in, right? So peace, good world, and stay up out there. Coach Kerry, Cosmic King Lusma, athlete, culture, bloody mind engineering. I hope you still at it. I'm still at it. Peace.